What is going on, guys? It is your boy Austin FFA here, or Luna. So, I have a funny story for you today called Hitting a Cop with a Shoe, or whatever I'm going to name this. It's hilarious, and it's not an outcome that you guys are probably going to expect. It's something that is just so funny to me, and I know you guys are going to get a kick out of this. And this happened at a carnival, keep in mind. This was at a carnival, and this was at the same carnival that I actually got arrested at, that I tipped the porta potty at, and the carnival that I got puked on at. So this carnival just has bad memories all over the place, and it's kind of a sign to me to quit going, but I probably never will. I just like it too much. But this carnival's been around for, keep in mind, like literally 13 years. It's a charity carnival, and all the money goes towards the poor. And this happened years ago. Like, I'm talking 3 years ago, so I was about 13 when this happened. And, even when I was 13, I was still a little shithead. I still used to go out and get in trouble and do stuff. Not maybe, I didn't do drugs, but I used to go out and get in trouble. But I was definitely a greater kid back then, but I didn't actually look for trouble. I was stupid back then, so I used to get into a lot of trouble for accidental situations. So there's this ride at this carnival called the Paratrooper, or it's a Ferris wheel, only it spins the opposite direction of a Ferris wheel, and it's like sideways. It's not like a normal. I'll pull a picture on screen because I know you guys like when I put pictures on. So it spins very fast, and it's very high up in the sky. So you can, it's not so high to the point where you hit clouds, but it was a good. I'm trying to think of a good estimate. It was definitely over. I'd say over 50 feet over. And when I was younger, that was scary for me. I don't like heights. Keep in mind, heights are my biggest fear in this world. I hate heights. And even 50 feet is high up for me. It scares me. And so this thing goes fast, and you're up high, and it spins, and your feet are hanging off it. Now, when I was 13 years old, I used to wear DCs. And if you don't know what DCs are, they're a skate shoe. And I didn't like tying my shoes at the time, so I used to just slip on these shoes, and they would fall off all the time. They literally were too big for my feet, and they would fall off. Now, they were pretty heavy shoes, and they were decently, sized. So when they fell off, and they fell off often. So we were on this paratrooper ride going in circles very fast, me and my one buddy, and I only took one of my friends with me to this carnival, and my mom was actually with us, and she was on a different ride with my brother. So we're sitting on this paratrooper, and or this weird retarded Ferris wheel thing, and we're just spinning really fast, and there's cops below us. Now, I forgot to mention there are cops at this carnival everywhere. They all ride bikes, which is funny to me. They all ride on these sports bikes and cycles, that cyclists use. They're just normal bicycles, and they have fanny packs on the back that hold they hold tickets, and they hold their waters and stuff, and they basically just go around giving tickets to kids who are smoking pot and shit like that. So these two officers were actually on break, I'm pretty sure. They were sitting under the paratrooper ride, and they were just drinking their water bottles. Now, we were going really fast, keep in mind, and there's one part where you dip down, and you swing right over these guys' heads. And we were still a good 20 feet in the air, I'd say. So we were dipping down, and this is where the funniest part is. My DC left shoe slips off, and it's like slow-mo. I look down, and you see my face just go, and you just see it smack this dude in the head. And keep in mind, this guy had a helmet on, so it obviously didn't cause severe concussion damage. It just fell down and hit him in the head. And I was so freaked out because I'm the only kid on this ride who left his shoes, because you're supposed to take your shoes off, but you can choose not to. So I had one shoe on my right, and I'm sitting there freaked out because when I hit him in the head with the shoe, he looked up, but by the time he looked up, we were already gone. This thing flies. It's the fastest ride there. So we keep going in circles and circles, and I see him make direct eye contact with my foot, and they see that I'm not wearing a shoe, so they know. My shoe hit him in the head, and that was who did it. So, we come down off the ride. The ride stops. Eventually it had to stop. And I go outside, or it wasn't an indoor ride, but I get off the ride, out of the carriage thing, or the weird seating, and I go over to the cop, and I'm immediately I'm so sorry, and he interrupted me, and he's like, kid, stuff happens, don't worry about it, here, take your shoe. And he knows, this cop actually worked at my old private school for a while, and that's actually where this carnival is held. This carnival was held at my old private school that I actually ended up, the story from my first fight, that's where that school is, and that's where I used to go, and that's where the carnival's held. So he gave me my shoe, and he knew I was a 13-year-old little kid. Like, I was short, I had a little voice. He knew I wasn't trying to throw my shoe at his head and kill him. Like, he literally just said, "It's okay, stuff happens. I know it was an accident." And I was like, "Thank you so much, officer." And my mom actually came over to him and tried to give him money. My mom tried to tip him like $5 for being so generous to me. And he's like, "Oh, no, it's fine. He's just a kid. It fell off. It was a complete accident. It's not his fault." And from that day on, I just always was so happy. Like, that cop seriously made my day. But let me know, guys, if you've ever gotten into trouble at a carnival or something like that. I found this story just so funny, and I know you guys probably thought there'd be a different outcome. You guys probably thought I threw my shoe at a cop or something. But we were basically just on a ride, and my shoe slipped off and hit this dude. And I felt so bad, but he was wearing a helmet. I didn't do anything to hurt him. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed telling this story. It's something so funny in my past that I've been waiting to tell. And yeah, so if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. It really does support my channel. And make sure you leave in the comments your experiences at carnivals. Let me know if you guys have ever gotten in trouble with the police at a carnival. Or let me know if your shoes ever slipped off a ride and accidentally hit someone. So, this has been Austin FFA, or your boy Luna. I love you guys so much. Peace out.